Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a run to the left. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And now the running back's guided again. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the ones that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him down out near the 40.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback. But, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's the second down play. Here comes a handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On the 9th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd down and short. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
That's an important first down on that running play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The DB's backing off from the line now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Jukes to get free. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So, second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Breaks loose at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
LSU now operating in the red zone. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field of 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. At the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the return will be brought down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Pass caught.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. Just ran away from the defense. This college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
There's the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
That is great.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And with that, they regain the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This is a squib. Oh, the ball on the ground. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team. And he scores. Touchdown, Kentucky. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That one moves the ball across the 40.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it for a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? It's a quick grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Short completion there, second down coming up. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
To the air, it's Raiola. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He shreds the tackle. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Ball handed off. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk. And it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the kick travels out of bounds. That's a flag, of course, but the onside kick fails. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Touchdown, Kentucky. This offense really clicking.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. To the air, it's Raiola. Finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Caught in the flat by the running back.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Back to throw again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
To throw, it's Raiola. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Pass midfield. At the 30. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house. A big 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. No press here. The defense backing away. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
He's running out of time here. Intercepted in the end zone. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a big 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.